You're late. You made me wait for ages. Oh, sorry. Later, the doc said he wanted to pay the courtesy of burying the monster, so I waited outside. Is that so? Oh well, at least the murders have been brought to an end. Yes, that is right, and Faye has been proved innocent as well. And I guess the out-of-bounds order on the sewers was lifted straight after that too. Anyway, my allying with you ends here, the next whatever. Come on, try and beat me. I'd enjoy seeing you try to settle your score with them. Go on then. Hey, what about that wound to your arm? You can't try the battle in that state. Can you really afford to worry about your opponent? But Rico, worry about yourself before others. Don't hold back now, give me your best fight. If you don't do your best, you could be the one who dies. Understood. Right, that's good. Right now, that matter is resolved. I have done all I can to help. What is left is up to you, but you must settle this other problem with your own hands. I guess so. Does this arm wound bother you that much, Faye? You realise we do not have... I know, Doc, we don't have much time to spare. What's more, what he says is right. You shouldn't hold back in battle. Etiquette dictates a true fight. It seems I was overly concerned. Anyway, let's rest up now. Remember, you must win up to the final league first, and the champ is not the only one you have to beat. Go on in, let's rest up. I guess I can rest here, really. Right. Back to getting my ass whooped. No, I want this one. Oh, wait a second. No, I don't want to go this way, do I, you idiot? Yeah. Let's do this shit, yeah! More likely I'm the one who's going to get my ass whooped, but... This music's annoying. Oh, it's so dramatic. Yeah, whatever. Win 3 matches to qualify for the final league. Righto. Do you want to enter the semi-finals? Nah. I thought it'd be a laugh just to, just loiter around and hope for the best. Alright, let's wait for me. I'll just shut up, get on with it. Yeah, you say the same crap as you probably. I mean, right, what battle so? Alright. You are the weakest link in my life. It's a bit crap. Oh no, it's not bad. Oh, it's whooping my ass. Yeah. That's it, you boy. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, just put it with the rest. Yeah, fair enough. Actually, no, I don't need to, do I? Yeah. No, you idiot. Press the right button, fool. Come on. Moron. Hello? Hello? Thank you. Right. Oh yeah, I need to refuel. Only trouble is I wish this dude would just get to the point and stop waffling. It's like, you know, I've only got a small section, so I'm going to stretch it out as long as possible by walking shit. Talking shit, really. Walking. Yeah, go on. Oh, nice. See you later. What is it? Too fast, too furious. Get off the... Well, I've got 3 battles today. 2 matches to win before you qualify, really. Into the second battle. Let me just save this just in case I fuck up. I've confirmed. Yeah, whatever. Right, I really need to improve because I kind of suck. What the fuck is that? Oh, that wasn't clever. So if I use too much of the old magic shit. Hit the bastard, will you? Oh. Fair enough. Oh. Well, this I know now. Son of a bitch. Punch him, man. There you go. Eat that, boy. Yeah, just whack it with the rest. Yes. 20 grand? No, 2,000. Alright. What I was going to say. Nah, not bad. Alright. Yo, dude. Yeah. I need to refuel. I did before. Shame there's an SDFU button. Oh. Strange. Oh, that's very strange, because yesterday I was charged for fuel. Anyway, let me just quickly save just in case. Yeah, it's me again. Nah. Nah, I don't want to enter. No, I want to stay in this shithole for the rest of my life. Yeah, let's do this, yeah! Silver. And the champ whoops his ass once again. Round 2. Eat some of this, son. Hey! Now you die. I am like the Terminator. I don't stop until you're dead. Now you're so strong, boy. Was he ever outmatched? Oh, I get pinned and... Oh, shut up, woman. Yeah, just give me my money. And stop sucking my knob. Yeah, when I win the championship, that's when you can start praising me. Until then, I have won nothing. Nothing! Ah, what do you want, Ponce? Whoa! You did it! You won! You're the battling champ! Or close enough, anyway. Victory is in reach! If you just win tomorrow's final league, we'll have our names cleared and be released. But Hammer, you know my opponent is no pushover. His power is incredible! He's been battling champion for 3 years straight. Beating him is going to be no easy task. Up till today, I've managed to win somehow, but tomorrow's another matter. I doubt I'll win. Yeah, with that attitude you won. Come on, bro. Show some fighting spirit, you pussy. First, you have to defeat yourself before you defeat the enemy. I don't think you'd be the type to say something like that. Yeah, well, don't judge a book by its cover. You're right. I'll never win these pre-battle blues. Thanks, Hammer. Well then, let's head back to our lodgings. Now, I'd like to be able to say no problem that tomorrow's league final is important, you know. Don't you think you should take care in servicing and customizing your gear? Our fate depends on it. Gear servicing, eh? Leaving it just to one mechanic worries me a bit. I'll ask the doc to give us a hand also. A bit of worrying. That's not so, bro. This here mechanic is doing the best he can, you know? I know. I didn't mean it that way. So don't get all upset now, Hammer. Anyway, let's go back to our barracks and call the dog, shall we? That sounds like a good idea. Wait, don't you think you should save your battling record in the memory chip? I suppose I should. Yeah, it's called F6, dude. I'm not playing it on the fucking PlayStation. I'm playing it on the PC for emulator. So much less time. Is that all? Yep, this is the best that can be obtained around here. You think I can win with this crew parts? You have got a point, you know. Compared to the champ's gear, the quality just does not match up. Yeah, but it's not about quality, twat. There's nothing we can do. Master Rico's gear is a special make of gear provided by the committee. From maintenance to parts, it receives the best of everything. As long as money is involved, the champ will go all out. That's one of the reasons he's so powerful. Can't we get better parts? This? Ha 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 ha! Mysterious voice. As usual, you haven't learned anything, have you? Exactly, it's not the fucking gear, you twat. It's basically your inner spirit that gives the gear power. So until you tap your inner spirit, you will never be able to become powerful. You fool. Who's there? It's probably Graf. Oh, it's the mysterious guy. Long time, Faye. You're the one from the Aver tournament. What do you want? I'm busy right now. I'm giving you wisdom, you twat. No matter how high quality your gear may be, you won't be able to defeat him. What? What? You're talking about? Yeah. You need to look within yourself, fool. Power comes from within. You must have watched Gundam. Stroppy little turd, just like those kids in it. I mean, you still do not understand, do you? Then let me show you. He's probably going to whoop my ass to prove a point. To be honest, I'd like to whoop his ass as well. Why do you suddenly want to fight for? Are you crazy or something? Enough talk. Take this. Whoa. You're serious? Nah. Of course. So pull up a good fight. Because if you don't, your life is mine. Right. I'm going to give him my best shot then. You probably still kick my ass, but it's still fun. Not bad. You take the piss. He better have like 20,000 hit points if he's hitting me for one. That's the same technique as me. How come? I copied you, arsehole. Duh. You really are retarded, aren't you? Fighting brute strength with brute strength is a sign of a great fool. It is obvious that a lighter body such as yours will always be at a disadvantage in a head-on attack. I just gave you a good example. That minor difference between you and I had this outcome. Now someone else with a mass several times as you, like Rico, the outcome becomes highly apparent. This applies to gears as well. Even if you were to get past comparable to Rico's, there is still that difference in mass. To make up for this, one must commit to a single final strike that thrusts at the opponent's vision. Well, you're a retard. I have given you the hint. It is up to you to figure out it. Try it again. It's up to you to figure it out through experience. Wait, why is it that you have the same fighting style as I? And how do you know my name? Tell me. Probably because I'm your father or something. Fine. It was 3 years ago. The one who took you in your mutilated state to that mountain village was none other than myself. You're the one who brought me to Lahan? You deaf? Yes. At your father's request. My father's? What's your relationship to my father? Khan and I were fellow students. Khan? Is that my father's name? Why do you ask for your father's name? You haven't lost your... Yeah. So tell me anything you can, will you? I see. In your injured state, I wouldn't have been surprised. Wise man? Khan Wong. That is your father's name. Since our youth, Khan and I studied the martial arts together. Father and you? Yes, eventually your father became an officer of a certain country. There he met a young woman. She was about 20 years old. Her name was Karen. She was like a flower in full bloom. Flower? I'll work it out, twat. It means that she was extraordinarily beautiful. I see. I'm a retard. Then she's... Yes, your mother. Am I the only one who's thinking these people take the piss? I mean, this bloke meets this woman and he's surprised that she's his mother. I mean, what the hell? Did you expect him to be the car chauffeur or something? Khan married your mother and I left on a journey to strengthen myself. Then my mother. Where is my mother now? You do not remember that either, I see. According to Khan, when you were but a child, she passed away. Convenient. Always happens in these things. Time passed. During my journey, I received a letter from Khan. The letter said that his son was taken away by a man. Khan once said you had special powers. The man who wanted that power took you. That man was Graf, the seeker of power. Graf, he took me away. You've met him. Yeah, 3 times. It's amazing you are still in one piece. It seemed to Graf that I was still not powerful enough to achieve his ultimate goal. Anyway, let me hear more about this story. Khan wished to go find his son, and if possible he wanted my help. I agreed to Khan's request and began searching for you and that man. Then came that one fateful night 3 years ago. There was a violent storm. The storm felt as if it was thrown at us through sheer rage. Even the weather was pissed off at us. That night, Khan notified me that he located his son. Just saying, just in case. So I headed for that location as if I was drawn to it. You and Khan were wounded badly. I have no idea what had happened between you two and Graf. By then Graf had already gone. I don't know why, but probably he was driven away by Khan. Khan decided to pursue Graf and left me to care for his own son. I provided you with the necessary first aid and left you in the custody of those village people. Then I followed after Khan. You probably lost your memory when you were injured then. Why did my father pursue Graf? I do not know, just that he said it was not only for the sake of his son, but also for the sake of the world. That man had to be disposed of, he added. That if something were to happen to him, I would have to take care of the rest. I haven't seen or heard from him since. Graf said that my father was dead. If Graf has been appearing in your presence, then that is a possibility. That is truly unfortunate. Do you remember anything about your fighting techniques? No, nothing. Your fighting skills were probably taught to you by Khan. Khan and I both studied under the same master. This is why my techniques are similar to yours. Well then, I must be off. To where? Wherever I feel like it. I will go find him. I need to pinpoint what his intentions are. And also, for Khan's sake. Just tell me one thing. What country was my father an officer for? Are you going there? I don't know. There are other things I have to take care of, you know. Yes. The floating land which tries to hide behind a wall protected, as if to conceal their failure. That is Shavat. That is your father's country. Shavat? The floating land? I'll work it out, twat. That's where the people keep going on about lambs are. Farewell. I will be back one day. Hey! Yeah. So you have more in common with Ellie than you realise. What a mysterious person. In fact, you'll probably have more in common with Satan than you realise. Is this the second time you have met him? Yeah. Since that tournament in there, he sure is a mysterious person. Probably won't understand straight away what he meant today. Yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, you got the tournament. Yeah, no one cares what you think. But I think I get the general idea. I might be able to do something in tomorrow's final round. The difference is, difference in the performance of the gear parts are not going to influence the outcome. Well, not as much as I thought before. Never underestimate the situation. You might lose pretty badly if you think you can just win by getting a grasp of the concept. True? I know, Doc. I know. Well, let us return to our quarters and rest. Your fate lies in the outcome of tomorrow's competition. You need to preserve your strength. Sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a plan.